The liability of common carriers can be enforced on the following cause of action. So, in case of death or injury caused by passenger, the victim may file a case of breach of contract of carriage or culpa contractual against the owner of the victim common carrier. The next is in case of death or injury caused to a stranger or pedestrian, the victim may file a criminal complaint against the driver of the common carrier for reckless imprudence resulting in homicide and damage to property. The victim may also file a civil suit against the common carrier and its tribe on the ground of culpa culiana or quasi delict. Damages recoverable from common carriers. In action based on culpa contractual or culpa aquiliana, the damage that is recoverable is as follows: actual damages, compensatory damages, moral damages, exemplary damages, death indemnity, and attorney's fees. Nominal damages may be awarded in case moral or exemplary damages may not be awarded. Actual damages consist of expenses for medicine and hospitalization and etc. Unrealized profits are recoverable as compensatory damages, which shall be fixed by determining the next yearly income of the injured or deceased passenger and multiplying the same by the number of years that he was expected to live or led a gainful existence as determined by mortality tables or life insurance company of the Philippines. Moral damages may be awarded when the mishap resulted in death of a passenger or when the heirs of the deceased suffered mental anguish or when the carrier was guilty of fraud or bad faith. Even if death did not result, the big amount of damages will be awarded in view of the importance of the person of the passenger. Next is exemplary or corrective damages are awarded by way of example of correction of the public good or when the common carrier acted in a wanton, reckless, and oppressive manner, while the immediate beneficiaries of the standard of extraordinary diligence are of course the passenger and the owner of cargo carried by common carrier. They are not the only persons that the law seeks to benefit. Article 2231 of Civil Code explicitly authorizes the imposition of exemplary damages in case of quasi delicts if the defendant acted with gross negligence. Award of death indemnity is in accordance with current rulings of the court. Next is award for attorney fees may be recovered when exemplary damages are awarded under Article 2008 of the Civil Code. Attorney's fees may be recovered when exemplary damages are awarded in case of Metro Manila Transit Corporation v. Court of Appeals 1998. It was held that an award of 50,000 pesos as attorney's fees is reasonable. Next is in case of moral damages cannot be awarded without a proof of carrier's bad faith, it will malice or wanton conduct. Nominal damages may be allowed under the circumstances. Nominal damages may be awarded as provided under Article 2221 and 2222 of Civil Code of the Philippines for the purpose of indemnifying the victim of any loss suffered by him. Nominal damages are recoverable if no actual, substantial, or specific damages were shown to have resulted from breach. The amount of such damages is addressed to the sound of discretion of the court, taking into account the relevant circumstances.